Hey everyone, welcome into our first Browns Report live edition Friday. Right, we're going to have Friday live shows for the rest of the summer as we do Madden simulations for the entire 2024 schedule for Cleveland. So make sure to come hang out with us every Tuesday when we normally go live at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then I thought for Friday, 5 p.m. on a Friday is kind of a miserable time to make people watch me on YouTube. I mean, it's happy hour, but I'll be honest, you probably want to go to like a real happy hour, not my happy hour. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. So I thought, you know what, 2 p.m. on a Friday sounds like a great time for those of you at work right now to like stick a headphone in and kind of just get through the end of the day, and then you go to actual happy hour. So we're going to have fun hanging out with you guys for the next 90 minutes or so. But shout out your city for me in the chat. I always love to know where everyone tunes in from. We got producer Jack Lauderay. Also, shout out to his wonderful mother, Mrs. Lauderay, for hanging out with us right now and watching our first ever Browns live Friday show. I've got Ty Man the Buckeye tuning in from Ohio. Logan is going to be on the road for the next 45 minutes. So, Logan, sit back, relax, and enjoy a live show. David is in Minster, Ohio. Christopher is in Warren, Ohio. Let me know in the chat right now where you are tuning in from. We've got a good Nick Chubb update on today's episode. And then it is week 3, Browns versus Giants in Cleveland. A pair of winless teams facing off in the Madden universe. And we're going to do some live play-by-play and reaction for that game for the second half of today's episode. Let's see. I've got Levi working in Mentor, Ohio. Kathy is in Sacramento, California. Brent is in Lake Mary, Florida. Pickle is in Cleveland. Love to see it. Good representation from the Buckeye State right now. Will Nick Chubb return for week 1? This is going to be the first half of today's live show. Just don't have to put a gun to your head, but just gut reaction. Do you feel like Nick Chubb is on the path right now to play week 1 or probably not? Personally, a little bit of a spoiler here. I don't think he's on a path to play week 1. I don't want to doubt Batman, and he said he's been doubted before, so if I need to doubt him to motivate him to work a little bit harder, even though he's probably working at 150%, and that makes him play week 1, I'll be the fall guy. Please, let me fall on my sword if it's for the betterment of the Cleveland Browns. But my gut tells me week 1 is probably a little bit on the sooner side for him to be truly available. Could it be like a week 2, week 3 thing where he gets like 8 to 10 carries and kind of ramps his way up a little bit? Yeah, that seems like a much more plausible outcome. Week 1, not sold. And I'll back it up with some reasoning too later on in the video. So let me know what you guys think. We've got someone watching from Columbus. Colby is in Toronto. Fat Gaming is in Cleveland. Christopher does not think Nick Chubb will be ready for week 1. Ty Man the Buckeye, the eternal optimist. Ty Man, what stream were you watching the NBA Finals with last night? The Celtics stream or the Mavs stream? Or with Rolly at the Mothership Chat Sports stream? I do want to know. Corey is in Whitehall. Kathy thinks yes, but limited. And then Chris is kind of in the same camp as I am. Week 3 to 4 seems like a more appropriate return timeline for Nick Chubb. But the guy's Nick Chubb. I'm definitely not going to doubt him, that's for sure. Now, if you've got a question or a take you want asked or you want to share with everyone, use hashtag Browns or Super Chat. If you Super Chat, we guarantee it gets on screen for all of our viewers to see. So if there's something you are dying to ask, Super Chat, we'll throw it on for everyone watching. We do have a fun Super Chat menu for today's show as well. Super Chat, any amount, will give you a shout out. $2 Super Chat, ask me a question. If you send in a $5 Super Chat and you correctly predict the score of the Browns-Giants Madden sim, I'll do a full dog bowl right here. So what a way to start Friday afternoon. $10 gets you added to our MVP offseason poster. So we added TJ Showman Golf on Tuesday. So it's a growing list. So if you want to be a part of some Cleveland Browns YouTube history and support the channel at the same time, $10 Super Chat will add you to it. And then we're doing a Super Chat battle with our Steelers channel here. They are going live as well today. So let's make sure we take down the Steelers in Super Chats if you're ready to sweep them in the regular season. All right, coming up on today's show, latest news and rumors surrounding Nick Chubb. Really exciting stuff. At least I think it is. Plus, we'll do our Browns versus Giants Madden simulation. where I sit back and watch the computer duke it out with one another. And if you're excited for today's show, remember, hit the like button. The more likes, the more notoriety YouTube gives us. That means the bigger audience, the more subscribers, the more studio space, and the more content for you. And it all starts with a simple like. All right, I feel like that just radiates like 2004 Disney Channel commercial of like the teen actors, telling us all to recycle and be environmentally friendly. Meanwhile, they're all flying their PJs around. It's a little hard to take them seriously. But yeah, that's the circle of YouTube life right there. Exactly. Hit the like button, and you're basically saving a tree. You're saving a tree. That's what Dylan and Cole Sprouse would have led us to believe in 2006. Isn't Cole or Dylan Sprouse in a movie? Did they just come out in a movie? One of the two of them?
I mean, they've both been relatively active. I don't know.
I thought they just retired altogether.
No, they've both. One of the Sprouts brothers was on that show Riverdale. I don't know if you heard of that show.
Okay, I didn't know that.
He was on that show. And then the other one has been pretty active.
One of them was in a movie recently. I remember that
I don't remember off the top of my head, but they've both been active since.
Yeah, it's too bad I'm not paired with the movie aficionado producer today. Otherwise, you probably get the answer to that question. Well, I know. Okay, are we ready to jump into a live Cleveland Browns report? All right, let's get into the latest news and rumors. We're talking Nick Chubb on today's show, but really quickly, I want to remind everyone that we go live on the channel twice a week for the summer, every Tuesday as we normally do at 5 p.m. Eastern, and then we're adding a Friday happy hour of sorts, 2 p.m. Eastern, and on both of these live shows, we're going to have a Madden simulation as we progress through the Browns schedule and simulate what's going to happen. As today on Friday, we're doing Browns versus Giants Week 3. But let's start talking about Nick Chubb. Could Chubb be back as soon as Week 1? Kevin Stefanski was on the Rich Eisen Show just yesterday, and Rich Eisen's like, listen, I know coaches hate talking about injuries and the crystal ball stuff, but could we see Chubb Week 1? And Stefanski was, as you expected, definitely non-committal. But I think this last sentence or two was really intriguing. He said, no time frame with Nick, as you can imagine. The way I feel about Nick, the way his teammates feel about Nick, we're behind him 100%. I would not doubt this young man. NFL Week 1 is 14 weeks away. That's a lot of time for Nick Chubb to continue rehabbing and get better. And listen, Stefanski could have just said very little, as he somewhat did, but man, him just saying I would not doubt him, doesn't that kind of give you a feeling below the belt a little bit? A little bit like, ooh, we might see Nicholas Jamal Chubb sooner rather than later. I mean, go through his timeline with me here. Guy underwent ACL surgery November 14th. So that, in my eyes, is the real starting point for when the rehab begins, because you don't go back to the actual injury date. You go to the last surgery date. And so ACL, MCL, meniscus, that could take 9 to 12 months. And that would put him, if it's at 12 months, all the way November 14th this year. 9 months, go back in time with me on the very short end of things, and we're looking at the start of the regular season. But we are definitely in a full wait-and-see mode, because it's just way too early to actually speculate with good reason as to when we think Nick Chubb could be back, right? We're going off of, Nick Chubb was running on land mid-April. Now we're going to try and get our Ouija board and figure out when that correlates to him coming on the field. No, that's just way too much reach. But we do have some actual historical examples to go off of. So Javonte Williams, that's the Broncos running back. He suffered a similar-ish injury to Nick Chubb, multiple torn knee ligaments in Week 4 of 2022, so 2 years ago on October 2nd. Fast forward to the following spring, and Javonte Williams was limited at Broncos OTAs in 2023. He was a full participant on day 1 of Broncos training camp, and he started for Denver Week 1, 2023. So Javonte Williams was able to make a full recovery, ready to roll for Week 1 after suffering multiple torn knee ligaments in a similar-ish time frame that Nick Chubb suffered his injury, right? Nick Chubb got that surgery November 14th. Javonte Williams a little bit before then, I believe, but don't quote me on that. So in the same neck of the woods. Now, unfortunately, Williams looked like a lot of running backs that come off a major knee injury due the next season. Didn't have that explosiveness, averaged 3.6 yards a carry, 774 yards. But Javonte Williams was able to come back in a short amount of time. He definitely surprised everyone when he was just limited at OTAs. And listen, Williams is an incredible athlete. They're all incredible athletes. This is the NFL. But Nick Chubb is in his own tier of incredible athletes. Now, Nick Chubb, unfortunately, was not limited at OTAs, and I doubt we see him at all during mandatory minicamp. But if we saw Williams a year ago make a near miraculous speedy recovery, Nick Chubb definitely strikes me as a candidate that could also come back on the earlier side of a given timeline. Now we're gonna run through, another piece of interesting information that indicates Nick Chubb could be back as soon as week 1 in just a moment. But if you want to get your hands on some more Browns gear, go to chatsports.com/CLEPolo. I put that link for you guys in the comments and description of today's video. If you want to deck out your Browns wardrobe while also staying cool and comfortable throughout the summer, this polo is an awesome get. It also makes for a great gift. So if you are like me and you procrastinate a little bit and you are looking for a new gift, chatsports.com/CLEPolo. So Jack Duffin, who covers the Browns for the Orange and Brown Report, in my opinion, he's one of the most insightful and intelligent salary cap gurus. He put out a really interesting article that I want to kind of break down with you guys here on the channel. So Jack tweeted out, I expect Nick Chubb to be a full go week 1 for the Browns. If he starts the season on PUP, then the vast majority of his incentives are gone, and his previous $12.2 million deal realistically has a max value of $5.6 million and change. So Jack Duffin was able to kind of get his hands on the incentives in Nick Chubb's new reworked contract after agreeing to a pay cut. And Chubb agreeing to a pay cut, and a pretty sizable one as well, likely indicates that he knows he wasn't going to get a better offer on the open market from another team. And so this is his best chance to get a competitive offer, while also having an opportunity to make up a lot of the money that he lost in this reworked one-year deal with the Browns. But look at Nick Chubb's incentives here, okay? If he gets to a little over 1,000 yards, 1,050 to be exact, $900,000 gets kicked in. And for every single milestone he reaches, the money just keeps adding up on top of one another. So if he gets 1,200 yards, he's at $1.8 million, right? And he can make up to $3 million in incentives based on rushing yards and making the playoffs as well. How about rushing yards from what he did the last 6 years? So kind of compare, is he on track to kind of reach those milestones? I mean, up until last season, 1,500 yards, 1,200 yards, 1,000 yards, 1,400 yards. So, yeah, it's safe to say that if Nick Chubb's healthy, these goals are not unattainable, but we're talking about Nick Chubb coming off a major knee injury. That's definitely going to throw things for a loop. How about touchdowns? Nick Chubb can make $900,000 if he gets 10 touchdowns. Jack pointed out that it's not exactly clear if this is rushing touchdowns or rushing and receiving touchdowns. But once again, he can make an absolute max value out of touchdowns, $3 million. And then the final, or one of the final incentives, if he's an All-Pro, $1.5 million. He's only been an All-Pro second nominee or second team. Yeah, once in his NFL career. If he's an All-Pro and they make the playoffs, an extra $250,000 gets on top of it. But what's probably most important for Nick Chubb and what's the easiest to attain is the active game day bonuses. So the first game that Nick Chubb is active for, he will receive a $225,000 incentive. Now, that's like chump change in the NFL, but it can actually really start to add up. Nick Chubb will receive $187,000 and $500 for a maximum value of $2.475 million for the next 12 games after the first game he is active. So, if he is active weeks 1 through 13, we're looking at a grand total of $2.4 million and change. Now, there are some qualifiers. He has to receive 54 snaps, whether that's total or just percentage. That won't be very difficult for him to do over a 13-game span. 170 rushing yards and 4 receptions. I'm not really sure why they picked those two numbers. They seem somewhat like ceremonial, but those are very, very easy. So basically, if Nick Chubb is active for 13 games, he can make a little over $2.4 million. So if you just go off the pure minimum incentives for Chubb, if he gets to 1,050 rushing yards, he makes $900,000. If they make the playoffs, tack on an additional $250,000 as long as he also gets to 1,050 rushing yards. 10 touchdowns, another $900K. 10 touchdowns in the playoffs, add an extra $250,000 as well. 13 active games, $2.4 million in change. So he can make a grand total of just by the minimums, by the way, just the minimums, $4.775 million in incentives. That would bring up a total cash value for Nick Chubb at a little over $7 million. And that's just going off the minimum incentive benchmark for each subject or for each different category. So with that all being said, is Nick Chubb going to go on the PUP list and miss the first 4 weeks of the season? I'm sure he doesn't want to, but if he is extra motivated to make back a lot of the money that he took away guaranteed-wise from his contract, reaching those benchmarks will be a lot more difficult if you make your NFL debut in 2024 in Week 5, right? To get to 1,000 yards and start at Week 5, not impossible, definitely not easy. So that's why I think there is some speculation from Jack Duffin and some other people kind of in the know about the contracts of, hey, this looks like a contract that someone would only agree to if they knew they were going to play a lot of games. And that's where you can kind of connect the dots as to, looks like Chubb maybe could be ready sooner rather than later. Otherwise, he's really got no real shot at making a lot of these incentives. I think we see Nick Chubb return in September. I won't go as far to say, like Jack does, that he'll be ready for Week 1. I feel like the Browns aren't going to put him out there if he's not ready. And I don't think Nick Chubb is like some kind of meathead where all he sees is dollar bills, and even if his knee's not ready, he's still going to go out there just because of the money. No, I don't think Nick Chubb is going to go down that path. If Nick Chubb doesn't feel confident in his knee Week 1, then I don't think we'll see him Week 1. I think we'll see Nick Chubb sometime in September, right? Remember OBJ when he came back from his torn ACL, the Browns did not put him on the injured reserve list to start the season, which indicated they felt like he'd be back in the first 3 weeks of the season. Otherwise, why not put him on IR and open up an extra roster spot? And sure enough, I think OBJ came back Week 3 of that 2021 season. So I think we'll see Nick Chubb in September. I won't go as far to say we'll see him Week 1, though. Now, there's a recent trend going on social media right now, which is every single sports fan remembers that mid-running back that they were just attached to and in love with because that was the first running back that they ever really watched when looking at football. So who was your first favorite Browns running back? Let me know down below in the comment section. I want to see all the Trent Richardsons down there too. So who was your first favorite Browns running back? Okay, wrap up the show, pick a card. I forgot the cards. I know. Can you run and just get the cards, and then we'll have to... They're on my desk. Did I forget? No. I brought them. They're right here. They're right here. I thought I forgot them because I usually put them on the desk, but I put them on that table over there. Okay. Jack, which card would you like to go with?
Crisis averted.
Indeed.
I almost had a heart attack. Give me the 5 of diamonds.
5 of diamonds. I'm going to go with the 2 + 4, 24 for Nick Chubb, 6 of clubs. Ace of hearts. We rarely ever get aces. I don't know why. Aces are allergic to this game. I don't remember if the last time we got an ace at all. All right, that will do it for us on today's show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to sign off, and we'll see you all later. Who is your first favorite Browns running back? Christopher says Kevin Mack. Speaking of Christopher, we got a super chat from Christopher. Let's go. Time Man says Nick Chubb. Let's see. Kathy with the 7 of clubs prediction. Christopher, 27-12 Browns over Giants. I hope the Sim plays better defense. Could not agree more. The Browns defense in the Madden world is reminiscent of like the Miami Dolphins defense when they started off 0-7 in 2021, I think it was. Like, it's awful. They have done no favors to Nick Chubb, I beg your pardon, Myles Garrett and this defense. So, Chris, best of luck in your Madden simulation prediction. if you're a little confused about what Chris is talking about here, $5 super chat. If you correctly predict the score, I'll do a dog bowl. In fact, I'll take it one step further. If you correctly predict just one team score, I'll do a dog bowl. Get the Browns right or get the Giants score right, I'll do a dog bowl. That seems like a good deal. It's Friday. It's happy hour. It's Friday happy hour. That's what you got to do. So just got to get Browns or Giants score, and I'm doing a full dog bowl, and we're getting into the fun activities. Okay. Are we ready for the Madden sim? I'm kind of excited.
I'll tell you what. I've done 2 or 3 of these so far on various different channels.
Yeah. We got a good game?
Every time. I love it. Actually, let me...
So, some background information here. Jack recorded the Madden sim.
I
have
did.
not seen it. If you're just watching our Madden coverage for the first time, only person in the world that knows what happens in this game is Jack. And he was sworn to oath not to spoil it for me. So, I'm watching it for the first time like you guys are at home.
I'm excited. And that's no spoilers. I just love doing Madden sims in general.
Yeah.
I think they're a lot of fun because, look, it's the off season. There's nothing going on. Let's watch some virtual men play football.
Trace has done the last 2 Madden sims, and they have both been losses. So I'm hoping that you're the lucky charm.
Let's see if Jack can bring a little bit of luck to the
Exactly.
Browns. Let's see, and then I'll be the favorite producer. Let's see.
All right, who you got? Browns or Giants? Hot take. Ready? I think in real life, Drew Lock may start this game. Like, I don't know how long of a leash Daniel Jones really has. But the only thing that may work against that is I do feel like Brian Dable and Joe Shane are somewhat tied to Daniel Jones.
They have to.
They extended him.
Yeah.
So they need
their
wins.
legacy.
Right? It's not like they have no connection to Daniel Jones and they can pull the plug quickly and not be responsible if the team has a bad year.
I don't think they pull week 3 if that's the case.
I know. So I'm kind of talking myself out of it. Like, if they feel like Daniel Jones gives them the absolute best chance of winning, even though they know he's not the future, they may still keep him in there because they need wins to keep their jobs. Who you got? Browns or Giants? I'm seeing a whole boatload of CLEs. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right. Should we get ourselves ready for some Madden? I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, so some background here in the Madden world. The Browns and the Giants. Oh, I'll save it all for my little spiel. Are we ready? Okay. Jack's going to click all the right buttons, and then we'll jump into it. Yep. Browns versus Giants, Week 3 Madden simulation. In the Madden world, the Browns, they are 0-2. They dropped their home opener against the Cowboys. They lost against the Jags on the road. And they welcome the New York Football Giants, who are also 0-2. And this is the definition of a must-win game. You go to 0-3, you may find yourself like the 2018 Texans, I think it was, that went 0-3 and made the playoffs. But that's not a good company to be in. So if the Browns have any hope of making the playoffs realistically, they've got to win today. So let me know before we start the Madden sim, who you got, Browns or Giants? While I'm watching this with you guys, it's the first time I've actually seen this, so everything's new for the both of us. Producer Jack Lauderay recorded this game. He's the only one in the world that knows what happened. So without any more, we can jump into our Browns versus Giants Madden simulation. Here we go. This is a matchup that just feels weird, by the way. I want to add that right now.
It's so
Browns,
odd.
Giants, I don't think that's ever happened before. I know that it has, it hasn't at the same time.
It's definitely happened, but it feels dirty.
Weird matchups that I don't think, and you can try and send me pictures, and it'll just be a Mandela effect. Chargers have never played the Carolina Panthers. No. Probably, no. That's a weird one. Browns, Giants definitely has some weird vibes to it. Another one, like Seahawks, Dolphins, corners. No,
It's
49ers, Dolphins.
it's all-
49ers, Jags. That's the weird
It's all different conferences on like the opposite end of the country, except for Cleveland, New York. But like
Still.
opposite end of the country, different conferences.
They did an interesting job of shaping Deshaun Watson's body. He's very top heavy. So
All right, I'm going to talk on screen. Did he have like a bulletproof vest like when I did the Bears stream with Harrison? They played Will Levis in week 1, and Will Levis had just this huge bulletproof vest on.
He's got like a scrunched up bulletproof vest.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Watson in the offense rolling up, warming up.
All right, let's go.
Looking good. All right, Dabes.
It's time.
Are we ready? Cameraman's got a blocked view. It's a Madden, and yet they still like keep it realistic with the blocked camera. Okay, whatever. So Nyheim Hines, he has become my mortal enemy in this game because he takes every single kick return back and he never gets to the 20. But we'll see if that ends here. So we are live from Cleveland Browns Stadium. Good job, Nyheim. Way to learn. Way to learn. Take the knee out to the 25. So Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns offense will start the game 0-2, trying to avoid an 0-3 start and save their season before it even really gets started. Watson in the offense, in the huddle, breaking down the world's longest play call. Despite it being the first play of the game, you thought that could be something they discussed on the sideline. But no, they start from scratch. And here we go. Browns, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Snap to Watson. Throw is incomplete. Watson this season in the Madden world has done a pretty good job. He's had a couple of touchdown passes, a touchdown run. He did have a costly interception last week against the Jags, though. He had Jerry Jeudy wide open. Nick Chubb has looked good, by the way, in the Madden world. So hopefully that's a sign of good things to come. The defense has been awful, though. Atrocious. Watson takes the 2nd and 10 snap. It's another pass. Throws to his left. That is caught first down. Yeah. Amari Cooper. I thought he kind of dropped it, but no. It's a catch. It's a catch. First down, Brownies. Span those ones. Let's go. Stefanski, still looking a little bit chubby in this world. Daniel Jones already looks defeated. That just seems like usual Daniel Jones. It's just really early for him to look that depressed. 1st and 10, good guys. Browns out to their own 36-yard line. Snap to Watson. Another pass. 3rd in a row. Throw over the middle. Is caught first down. Let's go. Browns across the 50. Hooking up with Amari Cooper again. That's why I got the Cooper jersey on. Span those ones, back-to-back first down throws to number 2, and the Browns are already marching down the field. Good start, good start. The Browns have gotten off to good starts on their opening drives. What kind of angle is this? We got a little, whole 360. It looks like the Brian Kelly LSU 360. 1st and 10, Browns on the Giants' half of the 50. I don't know who that is, but he is bummed out. Watson in the gun. Chubb to his right. Snap to Watson. Another pass. He's going to climb up the pocket. He's going to run with it. Watson using his legs. Another scramble and a first down. Let's go. Watson for a 3rd straight first down, this time with his legs. And Cleveland is knocking on the door of the red zone. Let's go, boys. Come on.
You couldn't ask for a better start.
Watson in shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff. Nick Chubb left side. He's got green grass. Chubb in the open. Chubb down at the 1. Let's go. Nick Chubb showing no signs of fatigue or rehab. 1st and goal, Brownies. Give it to Chubb. Give it to Chubb. I think Chubb has a touchdown this season already, but let's give him another one. In the gun, at the 1, snap, Watson, throw, corner of the end zone, touchdown Browns, let's go! David Njoku gets Cleveland on the board.
Show me those TDs, let's go!
Brownie, strike first. Let's go. Needed that. You know, the whole fan base just sat down, huge exhale, okay, not the start we wanted to the year, but there's a lot of football left. Browns on top 6-0. Good job, Chief. Watson, I'll tell you what, if you're hopeful or worried about what he looks like in 2024, Madden is indicating he's going to have an awesome season. The extra point is up, and it is good. 7-0 Brownies. Sub for Dubs. Let's go. Get the good times rolling. Hit the sub button down below. Browns 7, Giants 0. This would be a good time for Myles Garrett and this defense to wake up. They got Daniel Jones in town. Got Denzel Ward on Malik Neighbors. I think Malik Neighbors is going to have a good year. Let's go, Brownies.
Don't miss any of these Madden Sims. Make sure you hit that sub button. We're doing them every single week leading up to the season.
Browns kick it off to restart the game. Return across the 10. across the 20 to the 25-plus yard line. And Daniel Jones and the Giants will set up shop at their own 26-yard line. As Jones, who's the Giants' new running back? Who do they replace Saquon with? That's uninspiring as hell.
Listening to Marsh try to talk up the Giants' running back room is actually kind of funny.
Yeah. Is Singletary wearing 26? Did you take Saquon's number? All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Giants at their own 27-yard line. Snap to Jones. Throw across the middle, and that is caught. Yes. Looks like Jalen Hyatt. I mean, he's one of the best receivers in the game, so you can't be upset about that. 8-yard pickup, 2nd and 2. That is petty. Singletary is wearing 26 this year. Did not know that. That's what Madden Sims are good for. You learn all the numbers now. Jones, quick strike. That is caught, 1st down. I don't know what this Browns defense did to the Madden creators. I don't know if they slept with all their wives, but they have been shadow banned.
Hey, we need to stop. Everyone spam stop. Let's go. We need to stop. Let's go.
I got Ty Man the Buckeye in the live chat spamming stop. Let's go. Snap to Jones. Daniel Jones climbing the pocket, running. He will dive forward. Gain of 8. And it's going to be 2nd down and short. This defense has just gone 180 from last year. And I know it's Madden, but there is a slight part of me that goes, sure hope this is not a sign of more to come. Snap to Jones, another quick throw. That is caught, and looks like Neighbors has a 1st down. It's just Madden. I'm getting way too worked up. It's just Madden. Madden always goes for the offense, right? That's more exciting.
They love the big plays. They love the big scores. That's just Madden. That's what Madden does.
I would still like to see at least 1 sack from Myles Garrett. Jones at the Cleveland 43-yard line takes the snap. It's a run to Devin Singletary, and Browns' run defense doing a lot better than they did last week against Jacksonville. Travis Etienne last week had over 120 rushing yards and a score. He torched the Browns on the ground. That brings up 2nd and 8, it looks like, 2nd and 6, somewhere in that range. 7-0 Brownies. David Njoku with the first touchdown of the game. Jones back in the gun at the Cleveland 38. Snap, another handoff, 1st down run and more. Singletary all the way out to the 25-yard line. And the Giants are putting together a nice drive to respond to Cleveland's opening drive. Devin Singletary had a good year last year with Houston. Let's see if he can kind of repeat that now in the Big Apple. 1st and 10, New York from the 26. Jones in the gun, takes the snap. A 3rd straight run. This one does not go as far as the previous one did. Gain of just 2 that time. Let's get a stop. Let's go. 2nd down. Hold him to a field goal. Get the offense back on, 14-3. You're going to feel really good about yourself going into the half. Spam stop. Let's go. Jones under center. Puts a man in motion. Quick snap, handoff, 1st down run by Singletary. Not quite sure if the linebackers kind of bought the jet sweep that was going on. They were moving laterally, got them out of position. Singletary, though, is starting to carve up this Browns run defense. Joe Woods is somewhere in the area. I need an Amber Alert on Joe Woods or whatever. Snap, handoff, Singletary run. This will be a touchdown. Devin Singletary looks like Walter Payton right now. Devin Singletary. Giants are going to tie it up 7-7. I mean, this is the worst run defense I've ever seen in the National Football League. It's unequivocal. There is no push. Nothing. It's as if Jordan Elliott and Taven Bryan drugged Dalvin Tomlinson and Mo Hurst, put their jerseys on, and are out there sabotaging the Browns. They missed the extra point's good. 7-7. End of the first quarter. By the way, if you want to get your hands on this awesome Browns polo, we've got it available at chatsports.com/CLE polo. It's a great way to kind of up your Browns wardrobe a little bit while also staying cool and comfortable throughout the summer months. So get yourself a brand new Browns polo today. I put this link in the comments and description of today's video. All right, here we go. Second quarter of action in Cleveland, 7-7 game. Browns with a touchdown to David Njoku and a Giants response with a Devin Singletary touchdown run. I don't think the Browns defense has forced a punt all year. We are 9 quarters into our Madden season, and I don't recall a single punt return by Cleveland yet.
It's all right. There's always now. We can always start now.
Bowling. What am I watching? You're watching a Browns Madden sim, Michael. I hope you enjoy, my friend. 7-7. Browns will get the ball back after a Giants touchdown. Let's get some good vibes going. Are they going for a kickoff? This is quite the huddle. I don't really know. Oh, this is just Madden. Because, Myles Garrett is always on the kick return team. Giants kick it off. Return out the back of the end. This is not going to go well. I got across the 20, but you didn't get to the 25. If only you kneel it down, you go right to the 25. If only that was an option. Watson and the offense back on the field. This feels like a season where they are going to have to put up a lot of points if they want to win games. Because the defense, sure as shit, ain't doing their part.
It's all right. Let's keep the vibes high. It's only the second quarter.
I'm already in Bumland, USA right now.
It's okay,
This
PD.
defense is awful.
It's going to be okay, PD, I promise.
Watson in shotgun takes the snap. It's a pass. Pressure. And he just throws it, and it's caught, luckily. That looked like that one pass he had in one of his first games. I think it was the Titans game, where he just kind of chucked it back to Elijah Moore. 2nd and 5, gain of 5 somehow. Giants brought the pressure. Watson back under center now. Chubb in the backfield. It's a pass. Quick throw to the left. That is caught. Gain of about 2 to 3. Looks like Jerry Jeudy on the receiving end. That'll bring up 3rd and short. 3rd and 2. Hand it to Nick Chubb. Give it to Nick Chubb. You don't have to overthink this one. Just hand it off. He'll do the rest.
Type those threes. 3rd down. Here we go.
Watson under center. Takes the snap. Hand off. Chubb, what did I say? Promote me to Ken Dorsey's job. 1st down, Cleveland. Let's go.
Remember,
Njoku's fired up. Let's go.
It's Madden. They want the offense. Let's go. They're going to go down and score. Let's do it. Here we go.
Chris Lauderay getting in the chat. You love to see it. Kathy, Ty Man. 1st down, good guys. Chubb under center. I beg your pardon. Watson under center. Play fake. Watson's going to tuck it and run, and he'll dive for a minimal gain. Defender in the area, 1 yard. No, you can't do that when it's a 1 yard gain. Come on, Deshaun. We talked about this. 2nd and 9. Completely unrelated. I'll say this fun fact after this next play here. 2nd down, 8 maybe. Watson in shotgun takes the snap. It's a handoff, and this is not looking good. Chubb may be able to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. Did you guys see that Mike McDaniel, the Dolphins head coach, has scheduled all team meetings at the 21st minute of every hour? Or 24th minute of every hour, because it's been 24 years since they won a playoff game. So 7:24, 8:24, 9:24, that's when every single meeting starts. Snap to Watson. Watson throwing to his left. That is caught. There we go. Nice throw and catch. Elijah Moore. 1st down, Brownies.
Spam those ones. Let's get the good vibes going. Spam those ones.
Got to build off that. Nice catch by Elijah Moore. Comes off a career year in receiving yards. Let's tack on to that now. 1st down, Brownies. Watson's fired up. Watson across the 50, under center. Takes the snap. It's a play fake. Going deep. Caught. 1st down. Jerry Jeudy climbs up a tree. Comes down with it. Does he do that? Oh, going deep, yeah. 1st down. Let's go. Daniel Jones, like, we're fucked. At the Giants 26, snap to Watson. Quick strike. That is caught over the middle. Gain of about 7. And this passing attack is just chipping away at this Giants defense. Juan Thornhill over there. We got this. We don't suck. You do. That's the issue. Brian Dable, come on in. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. 7-7. Browns driving. By the way, if you want to support the channel, if you like the stuff we're doing here, Super Chats are a great way to go above and beyond to do that. Any amount of a Super Chat, we give you a shout out. $2, ask me anything. $5, if you send in a Super Chat, $5. And I'll continue this, by the way, for the second half. And you just get one of the two teams' correct score predicted, I'll do a dog bowl. $10 Super Chat gets you added to our MVP offseason poster. We've got the likes of Jeremy Stallman, Tim Green, Joshua Miller, Ken G, Ryan Chowdhury, Jacob Kistner, TJ Showman Golf, Nick and Sean on there. So if you want to be a part of some Cleveland Browns history, Super Chat $10, we'll throw it on there. Plus, we're always battling Steelers talk in Super Chats. Quick reminder, go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. We're trying to get to 35,000 subscribers. So if you're looking for a go-to Browns channel, this is it. Watson, quick throw. That is caught, first down, Cleveland. Cooper with the grab. You're in that kind of no man's land-ish where you're like, listen, we don't need to call timeouts. We can let this clock tick, 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 tick. Force the Giants to stop the clock or something. Minute 40 and counting. Watson, back in the gun. Let the play clock go down. Take your time. Get a breather. Snap. Another pass. Throw. Caught. Touchdown! Let's go! Amari Cooper! Watson's second passing touchdown of the afternoon. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Spam those TDs. Let's go.
Let me know. Would you rather have an awesome offense this year or an awesome defense? An awesome offense, I feel like, would be a huge sigh of relief. Awesome defense is almost expected right now. Spam those TDs. Let's go. Extra point is up, and it is good. Has anyone ever missed an extra point in Madden? Yeah. Brian Dable. Boys, what are we doing? I miss him with his New York Fireman's hat. That was cool. His first year coaching. Sub for Dubs. Let's go. Hit the sub button down below. 34,635 strong. Corey Bajorquez going to kick it off to restart the game.
Look. Defense has looked a little dreadful.
They can make up for all of it with something right now.
But the offense looking really good.
Offense looking awesome. Bajorquez puts his left foot into it. Not a really good kick. Return out across the 20 already to the 25, and that's where it comes to a halt. Miles, I know you're watching. Get it together. I want a sack. I want a takeaway. I want something. I sound like the kid in Caddyshack right now. I want a hamburger. No, I want a cheeseburger. 1st and 10 Giants. Chris Lotteray with a $10 super chat. Let's go. We'll throw it up on screen in just a moment. Snap to Daniel Jones on 1st and 10. Jones throwing, and that is caught wide open. Oh, my God. All the way to the Browns 40. Oh, come on. Juan Thornhill, you were so pumped up on the bench, and then you let the tight end get wide open behind you. I'm not even sure who coverage responsibility was, but Daniel Bellinger just carved up the Browns defense. Chris Lotteray with a $10 super chat. Hey, Matthew and Jack, put me on that dog pound poster. Chris, thank you so much. We'll throw you on in just a second. First, I've got Daniel Jones finding a receiver open for 8 yards. I think if this actually happened in real life, that Jim Schwartz would just die of a heart attack in October. I don't think he could make it through the full season. Let's go, Brownies. Jones on the fringe field goal range. Throw deep. Incomplete. I'll bring up second down or third down. Third and 3. Span those threes. Let's go. We're adding Chris Lauderay. Dog pound MVPs. Let's go. Shout out to you, Miss Lauderay. Span those threes. Jones looking, throwing. Incomplete. That's the threes right there. Sure as hell wasn't the defense. They haven't done jack shit all year. Nice job, Newsome. 4th and 3. What do? Long field goal? Go for it? Punt it? Daniel Jones giving his kicker a nice slap on the derriere, saying you can make a 50-yarder, Graham. 50-yard field goal to make it a 4-point game. Up and looks good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Well, good news, bad news. They got 3 points. That's kind of the bad news. Good news is Browns are going to get the ball back. Now, the Giants do get the ball to start the second half, but there's, what is there? 19 seconds, 3 timeouts. I mean, you can get a field goal range in 19 seconds. All 3 timeouts, too. I wish the Browns probably used some of their timeout, although the last 2 passes were incomplete, so you couldn't really stop the clock there anyway. If you want to get a Browns polo, go to chatsports.com/CLE polo. It's got this awesome Brownie the Elf logo on it, so get it today. I put that link in the comments and description of today's video. Nyheim Hines, I am going to cut you from the roster. There's 19 seconds left. I'll take that back. I don't think I got into the end zone, so fine. I'll call fair catch. 15 seconds left, 3 timeouts. My guess is the Browns they run it, see if they get anything with Chubb, and then they call a timeout. Watson in the pistol, takes the snap, handoff, Chubb running, Chubb not finding a lot of green grass, and he is stopped, and that's likely going to be the last play of the half. So 5-yard pickup, and we will go into the second half. 14-10. Browns over the Giants. The defense finally did something. I mean, just anything at this point. Grade the half. You know the drill. We're going to treat it like a regular season game. A, B, C, D, or F. I'd give the Browns a B first half. Offense was an A. Defense was a C. Meet in the middle. It's a B. Give me your grade, A, B, C, D, or F. 14-10, good guys. Browns trying to get their first win of the season in our Madden world. All right, let's get into the second half of action. Before we do, if you want to support the channel, Super Chats are a great way to do so. $2 Super Chat, ask me anything. $5, I'll keep this going all the way to like the fourth quarter. Correct score prediction, I'll do a full dog bowl. Just Browns or Giants. Get one of the 2 teams' score correctly predicted, and I'm going to do a dog bowl. 14-10, Browns over the Giants. Okay, halftime report. Devin Singletary running all over this defense. Ty Man the Buckeyes giving the Browns an A-. Kathy's giving them a B. I'd give them a B2. Halftime show is over.
Offense looked great. Defense looked okay. They held up on that last drive. They only gave up 3, which is progress.
Dustin Hopkins is like, we got this. Me and you, D-Bate, we're going to win this game. I don't think so. I think that's going to have to come from the defense. I don't know if I've ever seen a kicker so fired up to restart the second half. Yeah, that's a good point. Here we go. Look at this motivational speech. They look like they were just finished the second period of hockey against the USSR in 1980. Browns, Giants, second half. I wonder if Darren Waller's in this game. I don't think he is. I don't know. Return for the Giants out across the 20, but not much further than that. So here comes Daniel Jones. Devin Singletary off to a nice day. 5 carries, 41 yards, 1 touchdown. I don't think the Browns have forced 1 punt all year in the Madden world. I don't. Jones, Corning, who's got what? You got Wan'Dale Robinson back there?
Everyone spam stop. Let's get a stop on this drive. Everyone spam stop.
I want a sack. I have not seen a single sack this year. Myles Garrett at the bottom of the defensive line. Snap to Jones. Get there. Why are you spin moving? Intercepted! Picked off! Oh my gosh, here we go. It's down at the 1. Let's go. Denzel
Let's
Ward
go!
comes away with the first takeaway of the year. Denzel Ward, the Warden, is in charge. Spam INT. Let's go. Jumps the route. Nearly takes it back for 6. Would have been his 3rd pick 6 of his NFL career. Let's go. Browns with an opportunity to really stretch this lead now. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Give it to Chubb. Give it to Chubb. You know the dog pound would go bananas if Nick Chubb scored a touchdown here. Every time Chubb scores. Handoff. Chubb. Touchdown! Nick Chubb punches it in for 6. 2 plus 4, baby. Span those TDs. Browns extend their lead. They double the Giants' score. 20 to 10.
TDs. Show me them TDs. Let's go. Touchdown, baby.
Pair of 0-2 ball clubs. The Browns just a quarter and a half away from their first win of the season. Denzel Ward comes away with the takeaway. Chubb punches it in. And the Browns' extra point is up. And it is, I'll just say it right now, good. 21-10 Brownies. Daniel Jones makes his first fuck-up of the game. The defense makes their first good play of almost the entire season. 2nd interception of the year. We had one from, I think it was Greg Newsome in week 1 against the Cowboys. Hit the sub button if you're ready for Browns watch parties where it's not Madden, but it's real life. Hit the sub button so you don't miss out when preseason and the regular season rolls around. Okay. Kickoff duties. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Let's go. 21-10 Brownies. Bojorquez sends it high into the northeast Ohio sky. And the return is out from 5 yards and then kneeled down to the end zone. Yeah, write it down, Naheem. You can do that. Although this year it'll be very different with the new rules. 1st and 10 Giants. Daniel Jones trying to bounce back from that huge error. Jones in the pistol formation. Takes the snap. Play fake. Jones throwing. Oh, broken up. Could have been picked off. Martin Emerson in the area. 2nd and 10. Get your predictions in. What's going to happen on this drive? Maybe a field goal, 21-13. Still don't trust this Browns defense in Madden yet. Not quite there. Jones in shotgun. Takes the snap. It's a pass. Looking all day. All day. Get to him! Goes out of bounds. I mean, the defensive line is just bumping titties with the offensive line. No one generates any pressure.
It's 3rd down. Spam those threes.
Spam
Let's
those
go.
threes. Let's go.
go.
Jones takes the snap. It's a screen. He's got blockers. They stop him. Jordan Hicks comes up with the tackle, his first of the day. And the Browns, I think for the first time this year, are going to force a punt. It's 4th down. Offense is still kind of on the field, but then they kind of magically disappear. For the first time this year, the Browns in the 3rd quarter of week 3 force a punt. And it's an okay punt return from the 25, not much further than that. So the offense steps on the field, 21-10. They've got a chance to really put this game away with a touchdown here late in the 3rd quarter. Watson and the offense, I mean, the 3 touchdowns speak for themselves. They've been really good so far. They've scored on almost every drive, minus the final drive of the first half where they had just one play. We got McKinnon Kennard, first time actually making it to the live chat. Welcome aboard. Stick around. Grab a seat. We don't bite. 1st and 10, snap to Watson, run to Chubb. I like that, right? I mean, sure, you don't get the yardage, but get the clock tick, 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 tick.
It's a 2-possession game. You've got the ball. 2nd half. Run it down. You're in full control.
I don't know if this is cowardly play calling, But I do think if you make a play call that the other team doesn't want you to make, then that's the right play call. Like, are they rooting for a pass or run? Yeah. 2nd and 12. Watson is sacked. Oh, God, he's sacked. Kayvon Thibodeau, put the guitar down. 3rd and 21. They can sack our quarterback, but the Browns defense is allergic to the starting quarterback of the opposition. 3rd and very long. The only good news is tick, 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 tick. I mean, it's still the 3rd quarter, but it just feels good. Especially in Madden games where they kind of go quickly. Short quarters. 3rd and 21. I mean, just run it here. All right, give it to Chubb. No, it's a pass for Watson. He's flushed out of the pocket, and he's sacked. Oh, my gosh, he's sacked. Brian Burns takes him down. Back-to-back sacks. The Browns are going the wrong way. 20 yards to be exact. 4th and 30. Hot take, I don't think Brian Burns is all that. I felt like the trade package and the contract given up to acquire him is going to look back as an overpay.
He's good, but yeah.
I don't think he's just that level. Like when the Rams were going to try and get him for 2 first-rounders, I couldn't believe the Panthers said no to that. 2 first-rounders? The punt is fair caught, it looks like, and Daniel Jones will have pretty good field position on his half of the 50. By the way, if you haven't heard yet, we've got awesome Browns polos, chatsports.com/CLE polo. Get it today. That way you don't put it off, and then when 4th of July rolls around, you want to have some new gear to wear, and you're SOL because you waited. No, do future you a favor. Chatsports.com/CLE polo. Get this awesome Browns polo today. 1st and 10 for the Giants midway through the 3rd quarter. Jones back in the pistol. I smell a pass. No, it's a run to Singletary. Nice tackle. Who was that? That's Juan Thornhill coming up from the safety position. Just clothesline. WWE style. 2nd and 6? 2nd and 8? I can't really read it. 2nd and 6. Out towards midfield. Jones in shotgun. In the gun. Takes the snap. Looking. Look. Get to him. Throws. Wide open. Caught. Huge gain. All the way to the Browns 30. That's Malik Neighbors. 1st-round pick. Catch number 2 for Neighbors, and he has the Giants back in business. 1st and 10. Little over 2.5 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 11-point lead for Cleveland. Jones takes a shotgun snap, throws to his right, no one there, incomplete. Now, Browns defense, all of your swagger has been stripped. You cannot be happy or celebrate until you at least make 2 good plays in a row. That's the bar. Jones under center. DJ takes the snap. It's a run. Singletary bursts through the middle of the defensive line for a gain of 10. See? Can't do 2 good plays in a row. Oh, they call him. Oh, that's a bad spot. 3rd and 1. Span those threes. Span those threes. Let's go. Daniel Jones in shotgun. Naturally, that's what you do on 3rd and 1. And you pass it too. But why not? It's a completed pass. 1st and goal, Giants. Singletary all the way to the 7-yard line. 90 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Giants are 7 yards away from making it a 4-point game yet again. Need a stop. Need a stop. Jones under center. Handoff. Singletary. He is stopped at the 5. Okay.
Need a stop. Spam those stops. Spam those stops.
2nd and goal from the 5. Minute to go in the 3rd. What are the little, light up things above the scoreboard bug? You got power-ups? Jones throwing corner of the end zone, caught. Incomplete or down at the 1? I'm not sure if that's a catch out at the 1 or incomplete. 3rd and goal. Just don't know from where. I think at the 1. We're going to find out. No, just incomplete pass. All right, we'll take it. Jones, 3rd down, snap. Jones throwing. Caught, touchdown. Neighbors hauls it in. 6 points for the New York football team. 21-16. Getting close here. End of the 3rd quarter and just a few clicks. Yeah. Hopefully all 53 players finish the day and the week. Can't be said for all. They go for 2? Oh, those cocksuckers. Okay, never mind. I thought they were just trying to be. All right, fine. 21-18. Misread that one. I had a Mike McCarthy moment. I'm like, what are you doing? Time and score. Super chat menu. Any amount. We'll give you a shout out. $2. Ask a question, whether it's Browns, NFL, or anything related. $5 if you correctly predict the correct score for either team. I'm doing a full dog bowl. $10. Dog Pound Poster Edition. And we're also doing a battle with our Steelers channel here at Chat Sports. And right now, I'm going to go on a limb here and say they're going to have an advantage. But if you want to take down the Steelers in Super Chats, greatly appreciated. Good way to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Support the channel and say F Pitt all at once. Kickoff to restart the game. 3-point lead. Nyheim Hines, if you don't get to the 20. No, I don't think he did. I'm rounding down. Let's see. I want to see where this ball is spotted. At the 19.5 or the 20? 1st and 10. 1st and 10. 3-point game. If they melt down here, you better believe Sports Talk Radio tomorrow is going to be on fire. Snap to Watson, play fake. He's going to tuck it in. I don't know what he's doing. 3 straight sacks for the New York Giants defense. He just abandoned the play instantly. Stay in the pocket. 2nd and 14. Watson in shotgun. Takes the snap. It's a run for Chubb. He's met with a big, giant wall. No pun intended. 3rd and 12. End of the quarter. It's starting to set in right now. I have no faith in this defense making a clutch stop. None. Why would I? 3rd and 12. 3-point game. Watson takes the snap. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He's sacked. He is sacked again. I'm at a loss right now. Everyone gets a sack. Bobby Okereke gets a sack. Brian Burns. Kayvon Thibodeau. Everyone. It's the 4th sack of the game. Meanwhile, Daniel Jones doesn't even know what toothpaste Myles Garrett uses. Punt is off. It's an okay punt. 3-point lead in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 for the Giants. Field goal ties it. Touchdown takes the lead. I don't see a way the Browns defense steps up here. Give me one reason to believe in them. Daniel Jones is about to embarrass us. Losing to Daniel Jones is a joke. That's the PG version of that sentence. DJ at his own 44. Snap, Singletary, run. For the first time in the 2024 Cleveland Browns season, a running back has been tackled for a loss. Not actually quite even a loss, but JOK limiting it to a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9. Remember, if they get 2 back-to-back good plays, then they can celebrate. In the pistol, Jones, snap, run. Okay, Swagger returned. Span those 3s. 3rd down. 3rd down, 3-point game, 4th quarter. That Amari Cooper from the 45. 3rd and long, snap. Jones looking. Jones is sacked! Down he goes! Let's go! Alex Wright! Yes! The first sack of the season! It only took 12 quarters! Giants are going to punt.
Those sacks. Let's go.
Giants are going to punt. 4 minutes and counting. Is that Jamie Gillian, by the way, punting for them? I think it might be. Fair caught at the 18. Watson, an opportunity to score, put this game away, or run out the clock. Sub for Dubs, baby. Get the good vibes going for the upcoming season. Get us to 34,650. 15 subs away. Watson, breaking down the play call, pointing, none of y'all fuck this up right now. Deshaun in shotgun. Takes the snap. It's a run with Chubb. Nice run, Chubb! Just shy of the first down marker. Good 9-yard gallop by Chubb. 2nd and 1. Good gain. And tick, 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 tick. Under 4 to play. Watson, 2nd and very short. In shotgun. Run it again. Run it again. It's a pass. That's caught, 1st down. Okay, there we go. 1st down, Brownies. Looks like David Njoku caught that one. Warren Thornhill. Let's go. Fire up. High fives all around. They don't deserve shit right now. The Giants have 18 points in 6-minute quarters. It's bad. Watson under center at his own 40. Under 3 to play. Run, Chubb. Nick Chubb. Thrown down, but not before a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Oh, whoa. Late contact. Throw the flag, ref. Just shoving him. This is where you need your 4th liner. I need an enforcer to come out there.
Ref show out here. What are we doing?
I get a sense that the rookie Nathaniel Watson is going to be a bit of an enforcer. He's got some chip to him. 2nd and 2. And Chubb will get the 1st down, I think. 2-minute warning. Okay. Giants have all 3 timeouts. Dable is going to cry. I think he's going to cry on the sideline. We got 2 minutes. Last call. Well, you got to pause the game. Okay. Chatsports.com/CLE Polo. Get this Browns polo today. And that way, when you're out and about for the summer months, you're still repping your favorite squad, while also staying cool, comfortable, and in your favorite team's gear. So, I put this link for you all in the comments and description of today's video. 2-minute warning is over with. The Giants have 3 timeouts. The Browns have a 3-point lead, 21-18, seeking their first win of the season as they are at midfield right now. Deshaun Watson under center, handed off. Nick Chubb is tackled, gain of maybe 1, and the Giants use their first timeout. I mean, this is the game right here. The Browns get a 1st down, they put it away. Giants make a stop, they'll get the ball back with no timeouts around their 15 to 20-yard line or so. 2nd and 8.
Run the damn ball. Just run the damn ball.
Run it 3 times. Believe in Chubb. I don't think Judy's caught a pass today. Watson under center, takes the snap. It's another run, and Chubb slips out a 1-arm tackle, gets about 7 yards, and that'll bring up 3rd and 2. Give it to 24. Giants use their 2nd timeout. There's a minute 52 left. Browns are 2 yards away from their first win of the season at home in front of the dog pound. Watson lining up under center. 3rd and 2. Snap. Handoff. Chubb. Cut. It'll be close. 4th and inches. You go for it. You go for it. Giants use their final timeout. Put this one away. You cannot trust your defense. Kevin, I know you're listening. Go for it. JOK, you do not need to warm up. Sit down. Oh my God, they're going to punt. This is a horror show. It's a shakeopotamus. Where'd it go out? They're gonna screw this up. We're going to overtime. I can't believe that, Kevin. You signed one extension. You're like, oh, look at me. We're gonna punt it away. We're gonna play smart football. Jones, he's gonna embarrass me. He's in the gun. He's gonna go Malik Neighbors right now for 30 yards. Pick it off, Jeremiah. 2nd and 10. Jeremiah, pick it off. Daniel Jones, you are not that guy. You are not going 85 yards. In the gun. Snap. 4-man rush. Sack! Down he goes! Let's go! Myles Garrett! First sack of the season! 3rd down! Spun right into 95, and he fumbled. Look at the ball come loose. 3rd and 21. Give me a safety. Give me a safety. Give me a safety. Daniel Jones throwing. Incomplete. Incomplete. Awful throw. The defense can be resolved of all wrongdoings if they come up with a stop right here. Until next week. 4th and very, very long. Backed up deep in their own territory at their own 3. 4th and 21. Snap to Daniel Jones. He will run it. And he's not going anywhere. Juan Thornhill, Myles Garrett collaborating on the stop. And that's going to do it. The Browns are going to win their first game of the year. Daniel Jones with a big brain moment. Because what do you do on 4th and 21? Run it for 5 yards. Browns are going to win. 21-18, good guys. Let's go. 1 and 2 on the year. Lot of football left. Lot of football left. Start stringing together some wins now. Let's go. Browns are going to kneel it down once or twice, and that will do it. I mean, everyone can exhale right now.
I told you we'd get you a win this week, Petey.
I felt good because the Giants suck.
It is the Jack Lottery guarantee.
I'm guaranteeing the Giants pick top 5 in the draft next year. That's my guarantee. Sorry, Marshall. I think they know it too. That's incredible. Defense finally makes a play. All right, Browns win. Let's go. Let's go. If we get some more super chats, we'll keep the live show going. Otherwise, we do got to sign off, resume our other work responsibilities, give the studio space to other hosts and whatnot. But Browns 21, Giants 18. The final kneel down, if they even have to. No, they do not. Cleveland improves to 1 and 2, and the New York Giants fall to 0 and 3. We will be back for our next live Madden Sim Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern. So come hang out with us then if you enjoy these Browns Madden simulations. Cleveland wins at 21-18. All right, let's go. That felt good. There we go. All right. We'll sign off. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. Give me your record predictions for the Browns. I've got them going, I think I did 11 and 6. But I might have crept up to 12 and 5. I don't remember. But I think 11 and 6 is my unofficial record prediction. Browns held on. Nearly screwed it up, but thankfully they did not. All right, boys and girls, enjoy your Friday. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out with us. It was our first ever live Friday show, so hopefully you enjoyed it. Tell your friends, tell your family members, tell your mailman. Come hang out this next Friday, and we'll be doing this all summer long because it's going to get us through the dog days of the off season.